Now we're going to make the snake's head. We start with the body piece as our base. I'm going to look at it from the top. I'll click duplicate and I'll move it over. Okay. So for the snake's head, we don't need this front ball joint, so we'll get rid of that. But first I'm going to click on this other body piece and click the light bulb to hide it. So I'm looking at just the piece that I'm working on. I'll tap on that and tap F to focus. Now I'm going to tap undo as many times as I can to expose all the component pieces. I'll click outside the shapes to deselect them. Click on the large hole box, click delete, click on the small hole box, click delete, click on the ball joint, click delete. Now what's left is the socket and the spacer, the sphere hole that makes the socket a little bit bigger to allow for a smoother flowing snake, and the shell. So the shell we're going to want to increase in size. So I'll click on that and I'll drag it out until I'm happy with the length. Now we can click this light bulb to bring back our body piece so we can see proportionally how they look working together. I think that's okay. You can make it as long or as short as you want. Click on the body piece and hide it again so it's not distracting me. Click on this shell and tap F to zoom in, tap the T key to see what's inside to make it transparent. So you can see we now have a problem though, because the socket joint is no longer connected to the shell. So we're going to have to fill in this front portion of the snake head. And to do that, since we're dealing basically with a cone type shape, we're going to drag out a cone or a paraboloid. We'll drag that out, rotate it 90 degrees, look at it from the top. We'll select just the shell, hold down the shift key, and click the paraboloid, click align, click the shell so that it will not move. We'll center both of these shapes this way, front to back, and up and down. And now from the side, I'll deselect the shapes, click on the paraboloid, and I'm using the arrow keys to move it in. Okay, I want to make sure that it's embedded into the shell. So it's fine in that dimension, it's fine in that dimension, but we can see that it's sticking out, so it's a little too large in the back. But what if I grab this control point and drag it in? Nope, that just makes it stick out even more. So I want to decrease the size of this paraboloid, but I'd like to do it proportionally. And I'd also like it to decrease but maintain its relative position to the shell of the snake head. To achieve that, I hold down the Shift key and the Option key, and I grab one of these points and I'll shrink it down. Okay, that looks better. I'll try nudging it forward again. All right, I'll look at it from the top. That looks good. See that it's embedded in the shell, but it's not sticking out. I'll look at it from the side again and from the front, or the left rather. Okay. All right, I'm going to try joining just those two pieces, the shell and the paraboloid, grouping them, and we'll see what we end up with. Okay, see how it's nice and smooth here? There are no lines. So that means that that paraboloid was indeed embedded into the outer shell. Make that not transparent anymore. I'll go back to basic shapes and drag out a hole box. Make sure that it's covering the entirety of that shape. And I'll drop it down, -20. Now I can select everything and group. And there we have it. Our socket is embedded into the solid part of the snake head, and that's good. So now we have the snake head done, and we can continue next with making the snake's tail.